Horley is Tracker. Hi guys, I created this doc especially for the freelancer who work on basis of hourly rate. They are often struggle to manually track their time. It's leading to their error and inefficiencies. I created this doc so you can track your time and share with your client. You can create custom invoice and the send invoice directly to your client. This is page we created for track our time, and this is page where we create new invoice and we can send invoice to our client. Let's see how this doc work here. First, you make sure you copy this doc to use it, and when you play with this demo data and when you are think you are ready, you can come here and you can press this button to delete all the tasks of the demo data and you can start your own. First you need to come here, it's timer. Here you can first you add a new project. Let's say we want to work for Coda habit tracker, and here we can add a new client. The client name is, let's say I created for my friend. We can write his email. Here you can write your client details, his name, his email and his address. So we like to add address. Here you can write your hourly rate, how much you charge for this project from this client. So let's say we charge $50 per hour for this project, and the project start date is today, and this is the submission date when we need to submit our project. Let's say we need to submit project 20. Hence you can add task for the related project. So here some task, right? Map out all features of doc. You can add all the task, basic tables needed to create this doc, and here you can set the status of the task, and if you want to delete the task you can delete from here, or you can delete from here too. Here you can filter your task based on their status. You can see, you can check their status here, and once you set up your project you come here and you can select your project. Let this see, here is your project. This is Coda habit tracker and this is the client name. So you select your project. Once you select the project you can press start button, and when you start the button the timer start here. And let's say you want to take a break or some coffee break, so you can come here and you can press this pause button. The timer is stop here, and when you are ready to resume your work again you press this button resume. It start the timer again from where it left, and when you think you are done for today, so you just come here and stop this button. It record the time here, and when the next day you start working on the project, again you come here, you press start button and start your working here. And when you feel you're done you can stop this button. Here you can see today's work you 21 second and your timer start is 13, and when you press this it add up the timer here. So whenever you come here you can work on this project, all the time is recorded here, and your client see. If you share this doc with your client, so your client see how much you work on this project, and here he provide you some notes if you need something changed. So that's how the timer work. And once you finish your project, let's say we done this project, here you can see your dashboard, how much time you work today, today's date, and you can see the all the your task here. With this card features, you can see how much time you spent on each project, and this is the total time. So you this is dashboard for yourself. This is your client info. You can come here and you can edit your client info if you want to edit, or you can delete the client if you don't want to work with him, or you complete this project. And here is the main part, it's your invoice. So you come here, you can create a new invoice. Invoice number is automatically generated here, invoice date and the status. Once you select the project, it automatically pull the all the data, total work time, hourly rate and total bill. And here is your summary of this project. You can set the payment due is 22. You can save or delete again. You can save this. You can see this is your task, this is your project with this client, you can see. And here is the cool part, now you want to create invoice. So here is a button where I use the document pack of Coda and put all the related information for my invoice here. It automatically pull all the data and fill all the data in this invoice. Here is the document part where I create the template for my invoice. Document is very good software to create custom invoice or other related template where you need PDF data. Here you can see we create some template variables, and with Coda we invoice number, we provide the data, and once you press this button, it take all the data from Coda and put all those value in these variables. And once it create this PDF, we can see is there is our PDF with all the custom data. You can see our client details, our details, the invoice number, date, due date, and all the other related information related to this project. You can download it or send it to your client. Or here is other very good part of this talk, you can send invoice. When you create this invoice, you can send this invoice directly to your client. And in the Coda we can use Gmail pack, but in Gmail pack we can't take the PDF attachment to your client directly. So we create this button with using Google app script. We create the app script, put the URL, we use post method, and it's a body part, we use JSON body. It's a inbuilt formula for the Google app script pack. Here we provide all the details to the email, subject, body, and the PDF name. You can format the PDF name too. Here we customize all those things, including PDF name and the subject and body related to a client. So you can send the customized invoice to your client directly from the Coda. Once you press this button, it's take all the data, customize your email and send directly to your client. And here is the email we use, so it's here Coda habit tracker invoice. You can see the dear Bhanu, this is the client name, the total amount, and this is your invoice. So you can see you can directly send the customized email and the PDF of your invoice to a client. So within the Coda we can use to track our time directly here, and it's show to our client. And here we create invoice and send our invoice to a client.